Hey everybody, my name is Landon Thompson,
And I'm Brianna Cologne.
and we were given in part 2 questions 4, 5, and 6. So question 4 says, what major changes occurred in finch mating behavior during the rainy season 1983? So this rainy season made it so that the island was lush with vegetation, and so we saw that the young that were hatched in the same season as the rainy season were also mating in that season, where they would usually wait upwards to 2 years to begin mating with the birds. And so they had that, and they also had the females were doing multiple clutches of eggs instead of just one clutch of eggs that we would expect to see. And then they had
multiple partners.
Yeah, multiple. So they usually were monogamous, but they ended up being they ended up having multiple partners.
Yeah, it's mostly the birds who eat the small seeds that happened with, because the vines that grow all over the island made plentiful the small seeds. The large seeds took a hit because the vines took them over. So it was specifically the small seeds that had to grow. We also had question 5. Why did Smith not see any sparrow evolution on Mount Dart? And why does this teach us? What does this teach us about fossil record? So what he was looking at sparrows was evolution, and he recorded it by generation. So it looked like the differences that adaptation or evolution caused were averaged out over the generations. But if you looked at the data by year, then you could see that there was a lot of evolutionary pressure. So they oscillated back and forth between different characteristics. So they'd move forward a little bit, and then something would happen and it would be moved back. So there were pressures that averaged out over generations. So if you could look at generations of sparrows and not see any difference, then if you look at the geological record of the fossils, those are millions of generations. So of course they look like they're averaged out and that nothing's happening, but in reality there's a lot of selection going on. You can just don't see it.
Yeah, and just to reiterate that, it really is just he was looking at the average accumulation of traits instead of the individual traits that change from generation to generation.
We also had number 6. What did the Grants originally believe hybrids would be a disadvantage on the island? So they saw with the drought and with the excessive rain that small changes in the beak size of these birds led to big differences in their abilities to survive. So we thought that if there were hybrids, then that would create an intermediate beak size that would be too far off of small or large to be very advantageous. It would change the beak too much to be able to be effective.
They also thought that if hybridization was beneficial, that they would just see one species of bird on the island instead of 12 species of birds throughout the islands. That all this interbreeding would produce just one fit species instead of this divergence of species that we saw before.